Hello everybody, let's check it out your homework first. Now black has to get 2 eyes. Did you solve it? We can just check it step by step. Why I'm telling you this was difficult because even we found out the first feeling that even white answer is difficult. For example, if white just plays here, black plays here, then even white next move is not easy to see that. Basically, if white just try to play from inside, then now at least black can try to make something. You know, even when you just try to play outside, then when we capture, there are A and B. Even the white plays here, so now it doesn't work. Then white hana here, the black can make one more eye. So now you have to move out from your stone. So now white can just try to Atari. You know, even after this, it's quite difficult to read. So that's called the difficult question. So now if black just can't connect, then white can make sente and try to return here, so it works. But the point is after this, black can try to make the call. Yeah, you know, this is gonna be the call. If white capture, then black can capture again. So now white doesn't have a chance to connect, then now this is gonna be just a live. So now I can say this is gonna be the call. So is there any better way for black? Just let me check it out. Then Atari and try to Atari. If white just connect here, then it's gonna be a live. But now white can hane from outside, so it's gonna be the call as well. Yeah. If black just try to stretch here, it can be seems possible, but white can try to push and surround from outside. So became black doesn't work. Then what was wrong with white? Because now white shouldn't play from inside first. White can just press from outside. So now when black answer, however, then white can just capture. Invade first from outside. Always pattern is like that. Outside, inside, or inside, outside. Just like the first time just now, the white press from outside, right? When black plays here, that became you have to play inside and outside. But make sure we can't remember just pattern. The life and death is like the how much repeat it can make you to be stronger. So now the black has no other way. Even the black make it more, then you can invade here. Now vital point is changed and it's gonna be the call. So white has to invade at the first line and then here and try to play here. The vital point is even changing. It depends on how black is keep playing answering. So now the block doesn't work. Then what about here? We have to read out. After this, even white answer is quite difficult. Push, of course, doesn't work. Then what about attach? And in case attach, then black can just make all the sente, and black can make 2 eyes. It doesn't work. So now white can even think about to make the knight move. But if white plays here, it seems good, but black has a good move to Kosumi. Then white can't follow up. Then even now black can make all the sente and make 2 eyes. So white has to think about to Atari here, but I'm not gonna answer. Now if I just answer, the white can capture. So we can just sacrifice this one stone. Something like this. Then now even white can't make the call. Yeah. Something like this. So now what does white have to do? The vital point is here. This is also quite difficult to find. You know, somehow if black made all the sente, something like this, then it's possible to make 1 eye, but main point is white is not gonna answer. White can just break now. They even capture, then we can throw it. Then what about the black's another way? The black can try to block here, that even now white can find out, just stretch. Just stretch is the good move. If black want to make the 1 eye, we can make 4 eye. Then even black try to capture these 2 stones, then we can break it. So now you can find out the solution. After you read until now, then you are supposed to know that this is gonna be the vital point for each other. Yeah. Even though white plays here, then we can make 1 more eye. And this is impossible to break. Then if white just push here, then you can block. If white try to use the Samtatsuji, something like this, then now push is working. After that, we can capture those 2 stones. So I can say there were around 3 ways to read. A, B, C. So if you read those things perfectly, I can say you studied very, very well. Yeah. Okay, then we can go to today's questions. Now today's question is the capturing race first. Somehow these 3 stones are in danger. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. There is supposed to be 1 more stone. Sorry. Yeah, if there is no stone, then black can just escape. So now white has 1 more stone. We must capture this group. Yeah. So now, however, we have to try to surround. There are many ways, so I guess maybe we have to read down 3 ways as well. If we don't press 5 stones, something like this, then of course it doesn't work. So, what is your first feeling? Let's follow up. Seems B is not really good. If white just goes out, then black is supposed to capture, then we can surround. White is faster. And even though we don't capture this 1 stone, you know, if you play like that, usually giving 1 more capturing like this with the 1 eye is like supporting the white. Even white just connect or just step back, then however, white can capture the black. So now I can't say B is correct, so now B is not good. And C can be the good idea. Yeah, C is really good idea. Then even white answer is difficult. If white just connect, then black can surround from outside. We can't make anything. Something like this. Then what about the white just try to make the more liberty? Then now we can just press. Even the white made 1 more eye, then keep press. White has to answer, then press. It doesn't work. So white best answer is even difficult. Then white has to hane here. This is a good move, how we can make more liberty. And if black just block here, then white can ignore. And even black just capture, it doesn't work. Even though black tried to Atari here, then it doesn't work. Black need to connect first. So now it's working. Other than 3, you can just try. Cutting will become similar. You know, it's like supporting. This cut doesn't work. Then how about this invade? Then we can just connect here. Then already white made 4 liberties. Something like this. Then this invade is quite difficult to answer. Then we shouldn't answer here. Then now became white liberties less than black. So now we are supposed to connect the upper one. Because we have to try to capture. If black just save that, then we are faster. However, black has to press this 1 stone, this 6 stones, 7 stones, and then white can capture. Capturing can make more liberty. And already we are more than just now. Yeah. So now I can say C doesn't work because of a hane. So now what we have to do is the A first. And the main point is that we shouldn't surround here. If we are going to capture it, then now the liberty is not enough. However you try, it doesn't work. Yeah, that's liberty, right? So now after you hane, you can just decide to play here or this one. Those are working. Those are possible. The main point is, you know, however, such kind of thing is not working. So white has to think about to capture your 1 stone at that time. We are not gonna play here. We have to make 4 side for this one. Something like this. And now white can't make any more liberty. Yeah, and then we can be faster. Yeah. Somebody asked me, but sometimes I saw that C. Why was that happen? Just if I just give you the actually, we don't really have to memorize, but somebody may want to know that. If I just fix the situation, you know, now it's a bit different. There is there is no exchange for hane. In such kind of a situation can be of course different. Now even I have to throw this 1 stone away. Let me check it out. Yeah, if I have this one. Situation should be anyway. You don't have to care too much about that. Just if in case maybe because I was just checking if whether this is even now working or not. Even I mean this one, such kind of a different method. Maybe it might be possible, but now I have to fix a little bit more. For some situation, it may not work. At that time that we play here, the white hane here, then there is such kind of a tetsuji. White plays here and then stretch 1 more time. Maybe you may seen it. Even the white just connect anywhere, just we can press. So I just worried whether you are curious about the pattern, but as I told you, we are not memorizing the pattern with life and death. Yeah. Okay, the next one. These 4 stones are in danger, so we must capture these 3 stones of the white. So what can you do there? I guess maybe this is not called just only capturing race. Of course, this is capturing race. The close to be tetsuji question. Let's follow up. Then if we just surround from outside, then we can't do anything. Yeah, now black is captured. even though we just try to exchange this, then it's nothing changed. Now we can't make anything. Yeah. So what about you play this way and white has to block? You know, if you just try to have a capturing race, it's nothing different compared to just now. So maybe we can think about to make the Atari one more time, maybe making call, but I'm not sure whether this call is good or not. Just like the one-step call, even the white 10 okay, it's gonna be the call. So of course this is not the correct. Now the best way, what you have to do is just attach here one time right now. However, white has to save this 5 stone. This doesn't work, then black can just capture. Then white has to think about to answer here or this one. However, you make white to answer, then it's possible to capture these 3 stones. And if white just make the same as just now, white is Atari. When he just connect, this became a good exchange. Black can just capture the white. Yeah. So if you can see such kind of a question, then it's easy to solve. But if you can't see that, then you may think about you may have to think about this question for a long time. Okay, the next question, life and death, and level is getting higher. Yeah, compared to before. If you keep follow me, then I think you are ready to study higher question, more difficult question. There are even many filling as well. If you want to read here, then of course you have to read it. And when white block here, you know, of course this doesn't work. And if black just Atari here, then capture. Even we save that, white can make 2 eyes. So simply it doesn't work. So now you may have a first filling just like 3. A, B, C. Those can be possible to think about it. Always I'm telling you, the reading part is like finding the first filling is not the point. After you found out the first filling, just like after even you think about the first move, there are many ways to think about for white. Something like this, right? So that is the reason why we are just keep training. When we do not have enough training, after you read black here, then you will feel just like stones are keep disappearing. Where was the black? Where was the white? And you have to ignore and just try to read again from the first step. Yeah, because I'm showing you with the stone, so you may feel quite easy. But now always if you read with your brain, then you will feel difficult, always complicated. If white think about this one, then black can cut. You know, white can't play like this. And now even the white plays he capture, then we can capture. Then is it correct? No, you have to think about another move, whether this is working or not. Then even now, when you think about it, then black also has many ways to play. Then you can play here. Then what about here? You know, even now it's not that easy. If white just snap back to throw one stone, then black can capture. White can't play connect, then black can capture here. So now the white may play here, but main point is I'm not gonna answer. If I just answer became, it will work. But now the black can just ignore connect or cut, both are okay. Connect and throw in here, yeah. Then what's wrong with white? White answer was wrong. White has to play connect here. Then even now it's not easy, you know. If you just play stretch, then became, this is gonna be work. I mean for white. Yeah, like this. So now what's the black's best answer? The black has to play honey. White can't just cut here. Something like this. So now white has to play, throw one stone inside, and then capture. Then watch this. This is gonna be the call. So now if you read about this invade A, the best result is call. Then what about the B? B is also quite difficult. And also there are many answers for white. Just like A, B, you have to read those way at least. Yeah. Then what about A? The black can return. And we can't play here, the black can just capture. So now when white capture, then we can go up. Is it working? No, you have to think again for white. White can think about the B, and then when you go back, then white can even exchange here first, then that's okay. Then now black doesn't work. Then what about for black another way? Then what if black cut? Then now we can block here. then black can Atari and connect, then this is gonna be the Seki. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure whether white can have a better move instead of the 4. If you are curious, then you can read that. I mean here. And even the black answer, it's gonna be similar, but it's a bit different because now black has to return first, then white capture. Then white even doesn't have to give the Seki. Always we are just reading the best way for black, for white, you have to keep remove for each other. And so now if you read here, then eventually you can think about the C. After this, maybe you will be quite confused as well. If you just play 3, then even we have to read here. It seems working for white, but actually not. Can't get in here. And even the white can't get in here. So eventually white has to capture. But now Atari and already captured. Now white can't do anything. And now white best answer was this one. And then cool. Same as just now. I mean the first feeling. And now what was wrong with black? Black just has to cut here. It will be quite confused because there is a capturing situation. Then especially in capturing situation, when you keep reading, the stones will disappear in your brain. Then you shouldn't give up. You have to just keep follow up from the first move again. And if white just connect here, then you can capture. If white just try to capture this one stone, then you can Atari, and this is gonna be the snapback. I mean the recapturing. So now white has to think about even capturing this one. Then now even you can make the Atari. So white is captured. It seems very simple, but there are many complicated ways. So now eventually C is the correct. Yeah. Okay, everybody. Today's the homework is this one. A little bit difficult. And if I just give you the one tip, you shouldn't make the call, and you just need to save with the 2 eyes. Yeah. So yeah, there is no other tip. Just maybe you might serve with the call. So I'm just telling you the tip. Or even in the future, actually, even I don't really have to tell you the call. If you just try to read all the way, then you get to know which part is the call, which part is not the call. Yeah. Okay. So today, thank you very much, everybody. But make sure always you have to keep read and put back and read again and put back with your brain. And don't be worried about don't worry, even though your stone is disappearing with your brain, that's really common. But just you can try to read as much as possible, as detailed as possible. And that is what you are doing, then your reading muscle power will grow up in your brain. Yeah. So, and one more time, please do not solve the question with your iPad or mobile phone or computer. You shouldn't solve with application. Computer will answer for you when you when you click. That's not called the right studying. You have to solve by yourself, even your opponent move as well. Okay, make sure everybody. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Please like and subscribe for my channel. Bye.